All right, time for an interesting challenge here. We're doing Heroic Frost Ruins. We're going to do the no draw challenge. So there's going to be a lot of muscle memory that I need to do. Do we need Sacred Flame? We might want Sacred Flame. We get to use all towers, so that's cool. And we're going to go tiny because that was the premise for this run was asking the question, would it balance tiny and make them difficult if we couldn't draw? So that's what we're wondering about. Okay, I see a path here. Yes, Inspiration Runes are a go. Let's see. I kind of like Lava Bucket with this combo. The Fire Rune is on a bad tile here, though. The Electric Rune being coupled with these two is pretty good. Do like Fire Lava. Yeah, so Devastator is 3x3, but it is oddly shaped. Yeah, so it's going to be no square towers. This one looks quite strong right off the cuff. But if we take this one, like Weak Spot Radar we know is good. I think I like this build the most of all. And then Giant Lizard Fang is just 10% damage up. That's pretty darn good. Let's go Giant Lizard Fang. We're going to get him eventually. We're going to get him eventually. Okay, but this is the no draw challenge with Tiny. So we're going to get 3 draws for free from Tome of the Endless. But that's about all we're going to get. So let's see. So this one here. I liked the maze we built last time. We're not going to get a lot of maze. Okay, so technically I think we can go like this. So we're gonna. We're not going to be able to build much maze, so what we build for a maze is going to be important. Okay, so I think we need to do those two. Then over here, we can afford to do that. Okay, over here we need dot tiles. We need dot tiles over here too. All right, so then what do we want to do here? With 80 to start. Put that there. Okay. And then I looked at the draw button. Did anyone see me? I did it. I looked at it briefly, and then I think I'll just put a couple basic towers here and a poison tower there. So we close that off. Then we close that off. We can do this, but we don't necessarily need to. Kind of filled with a bit of regret there. I'll unlock this piece for next time. Kim Groot with the sub. Thank you very much. Welcome on in. We got a slight bit of danger zone here because all of our poison towers are on highest HP. I think that just means we need to build some basic towers though. And then we'll be okay. See what we get here. The Dark Grip, I think, is worth the price of admission. Least progress. This should be least progressed. This should be most progressed. Put that one on that. I would love... not dotted or dotted. Oh, this was supposed to be a flamethrower. All right, well, I guess I done goofed on that one. All right. And you're on most progressed, yes. Okay. But yeah, some type of contagion would be super cool. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Yeah, so all the curse tiles change places, Zig, if we're on Sacred Flame, which we are. We're allowed to use scrap towers. That's cool. It's extremely cool. I will come back and fix that one, but for now, I think that's fine. Yeah, like or some type of logic where poison towers are like, okay, I can stop. You know, I can stop shooting things when. Oh, least progress is messing this up, isn't it? That doesn't quite work, does it? It works at the end, but it's shooting stuff outside earlier on, which is a little dangerous. Yeah, flamethrower towers don't do well with super tight mazes, I think is the part of the takeaway here. Yeah, so it depends though, Tom, if the straightaway that you want them covering is at the beginning or the end. So here, most progress is great because it's going to be shooting down this hallway. Here, least progressed would be great because it's shooting this way, but I may actually swap that one out. Okay, we can't draw. I need to keep reminding myself of that. And this is on highest HP. All right. I'm most concerned about the giant, so... Oh, the giant took a left there. That was terrible. Let's see. I think we need you on least progressed. And we're going to have to yank the giant out. So... There we go. Giant comes out. That's going to make us a little safer for the moment. Give us some more time to... What? Not cool, Dark Grip. Dark Grip almost just completely decimated us, but we'll be fine now. Popping Dark Grip there was not my favorite move, but... Top tier yank. Not my favorite. All right, what we need is a bunch more towers right now. All right, so this is cool. We love that. This is going to be... See, this we want on least progress, but it's going to shoot over here a bunch, unfortunately. Another Dark Grip. Extremely cool. Pun not intended. So far for not being able to draw. Yeah, Dark Grip is a dangerous, plays some dangerous games sometimes. We're pulling stuff back as best we can. Oh, we may end up pulling stuff forward. That was probably a bad Dark Grip. I'm going to overwrite it with Coin Hunter. Just because the idea of letting it sit there is probably not something that we want to do, but the poison's doing good work. I think we'll probably get the Stone Giants down. I think this maze was pretty darn good, given the no draw nature of the challenge. Like, I'm not complaining at all here. That was a fine maze. Personally, I prefer range on flamethrowers depending on the maze. Yeah, it really depends. If you have a good alleyway, it can be exceptionally good. Great. Inspiration is... Oh, yeah. We want inspiration runes, right? No draw challenge. We like inspiration runes. Static Shocker. When a monster's charge level is triggered, I think we want better things than this. Debugging Encyclopedia. Static Shocker is really good. Let's roll and see. Okay, if we get Thunder Tower, I was like, we'll take Thunder Tower Static Charge. That's a lot of damage potentially. And I think we have good enough towers to support us in the near term. While we get to where we need to get to. We have control in the early game, which will be followed by the rest. Oh yeah, did I? I did. Okay, so over here, so this one's a tricky one. So we need them to get out of here as quickly as possible. Have a good one, Zig. Take it easy. I think... So ultimately, like what I think the path looks like is something like this. We can go like all the way around like this. Maybe like this. But then we don't get a lot of upwind. Yeah, okay, so one thing we could do, and we're not going to be able to build all of this, but one thing we could do is we could go all the way like this. But then we get a downwind to go with it. Okay, now I'm starting to see it. So maybe what we do is we go like this. We come all the way around like that. But then we go inside edge? No, because then we're going to cross our paths, and we can't. It's hard to take advantage of this, is what I will say. I think I may just build my base as much as possible up here and see what we can do. There's also a temptation down here just to start like pooling runes. More than covers us, and we can't pool for too long, but also we probably won't have enough money to... get a thunder tower down, so this is probably not correct. Yeah, not even close. We have an L. Let's see. So we'll do that, and then... I'm going to hold off on spending. You always go the other direction? I don't know. I'm not sure. It just feels correct, but maybe I'm totally off base on that one. So we're gonna use our unlock on this range rune, and then we're hopefully gonna get like a bunch more good stuff, and we're gonna have enough for a thunder tower. That is a buffed thunder tower. Don't say it ain't. Is there? Okay, we can't get a flamethrower tower anyways right now. All right. We don't need to build anymore. I think this is good. Boom. Boom. I wish, like... We are going to have a bit of a problem here, though. I guess not, actually. Because right now we have nothing on most progressed. Which is probably not... Except for the Thunder Tower. It's probably not the way we want to roll. That's why I always like my flamethrowers on the tail end. Like this, because most progressed here guarantees a really good result. This one's kind of awkward. I don't know that we bother with that one. We'll do this one on lowest HP. And we'll just give it more fire rate so it tries to get some kill stealing in. Actually, I'm gonna unfreeze this next time to get another nice flamethrower, I think. Okay. I'm going to wait for most of the rabble to be gone so that we are just absolutely hammering that guy. Like so. A scrap rune on a dot. I kind of love it. Okay, so let's see. I will use the unlock here. Wait, wasn't there? Oh! The gold boost is on highest HP? You are correct. Good eye, Detective Engineer. So there was a fire rune here, but it got overwritten. And the ice is still beneath it. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's curious. That's very curious indeed. Put down some of those. There we go. Oh, Technic Goose, you also called that one out, so bonus points for both. No draw is the challenge, Zarls. We're not allowed to draw. And that actually... that makes me think I should make sure that we... are doing a good job there. Actually, we have 157. I think we're gonna like pool resources here for a second to try and make that work. Let's see what we get here. How good or bad does this look? If I do that, and we have static shocker, which I think means that this one is the right upgrade. We'll do those upgrades next time. Okay. How many elemental runs have we done? We've done normal. We just did ice. I think technically we've done lightning, but I want to do it officially as part of our progression here. Oh, this is the final wave? How sad. I was just getting going on this one. I was just getting started. Oh, I did arcane too. Yes, correct. What do we need? We can have any tower we want? This is madness. Our single target is pretty good, so I don't think Chomp is that useful. We could use some more like proper AoE. Not doing hammer this time around. What are we getting? We're getting overcharge battery right now, I think. When chilled monster is hit by electric damage, it consumes the chill and accumulates double the charge effect. Cryoconductor could be pretty fun. We don't have any ice. We could fish for some. Snowball or cryoconductor? Sniper is just good. We'll go snowball or cryoconductor. Let's try that out. Thoughts on Golden Statue? I think it's almost always too slow. Like, I find that doing more damage is just better, but I don't know. That may be a rookie read. So let's see. We're gonna do this into straight ... shop that. Okay. Ice Missile would have been a better chill enabler, but I think this is okay. All right. So this was one of the maps that was discussed as like it may end our whole career. So I think we want to go like this. I think this space and this space are where we're going to put big towers. It's only skeletons this first time. Famous last words, obviously. Yeah, I think fire would be a particularly easy one, for sure. It may be. It may be Detective Engineer. It very well may be. All right. I think I'm just going to spam. Well, we can probably get away with, like... Do we think 2 of those does enough work? Kind of feel like it doesn't. Let's try it out, though. That was enough. Okay. The draws here were really bad. I kind of need some dot pieces to get things going. We have 4 skeleton warriors, so I think... we do that. I don't want to do that because I want to keep that little space there, and this little space. Wait, I can put one here. No, I can't. I can put one here and here, but somehow over here I can't do that. So these aren't perfectly symmetrical. All right, I guess the more you know. Well, there goes my freedom. Got to go back to work. Oh, and Lustrous, have a good one. It was a pleasure. All right, we're taking a bit of a beating. We knew this was going to be a rough one, but... I kind of thought the poison was going to have a little more time to tick, but we live and we learn. All right. Do I have enough for my first Thunder Tower? I think the answer is yes. You're reading resumes, so it counts as work? Good on ya. Okay, so we will do that. And then I guess over here we really do have to block this off. There's no... Yeah, so over here we have like we have a much better diagonal over here. Interesting. Okay, we can't draw. Don't even look at it. Save the overcharge for the appropriate moment. That's all we can do. Now is the appropriate moment. If not for the grace of Tower. Don't quite have enough for another one. I really need a dot piece. so the 3x3 is going to be here, here. So we can't put anything there. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to spend a little bit of money. Okay, most progressed, most progressed. We're not going to upgrade them. I can close this off. Yeah, I don't think that's hurting the efficiency too much of what we're doing. 6? Did I just see 6 necromancers? Maybe not. Maybe I misread that. Imagine if I had the demon flame. Yeah, the run would be over if I had the demon flame, which is something to bear in mind always. The longer we can wait, the better, but it's go time now. Okay. I am not mad at it, but we're saving up. We really want to get a another 3x3 over here. All right, it's not gonna have as good stats as the other one, but I think just getting a second one out there is big. Okay. Still no draws. Here we go. Sweet. I don't think this Mega Rune is going to help much, but I may just see if I can use this to... I don't know about that. I'll take the health because I'm feeling okay at the moment. The audio in the game isn't playing? It absolutely should be, Drac. Can you hear... If you can hear my voice, there's no way that Twitch could separate my voice from the game audio. So if you can hear one, you can hear both. Can't fit anything there. We do have... Alright, we'll do that. It was a little low, perhaps. So I turned it up a little bit, Drax, so let me know if... Ooh, I don't like that that got stunned. Okay. I don't know if Cryo was the correct choice here. So let's see. So Cryo is when a chilled monster is hit by electric damage, it consumes the chill and accumulates double the charge. We do have overcharged battery here, which is pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of lightning synergy, so I'm going to go Lightning Tower. And we'll go overcharged battery. Hey, Farhat, welcome in. You need protection for those Thunder Towers? Yeah, we are. We should probably pick up some of those. We can possibly just use the Dart Towers, though, to block for us. Do we want... So right now we have Lizard Fang, and then we have 3 electric. So we're indexing pretty heavily into electric. The Altar would allow us to get Sacrificial Pact, and then we get 2 dots in a shop. That gives us a little bit of insurance, just in case. Hopefully we don't need it. We're probably now immediately going into dungeon. This is probably dungeon time. Yes, it is. Okay, so this one. We know this one. So we're going to go and we're going to pull these all around like this. We always have a hard time with this one. Well, it's just because of our relics, I think, Farhat. Hey, Michael. Heck yeah. Thank you. Thank you for showing support. I appreciate it. All right, let's... I'm going to block this off this way. So one thing I've never tried before is I've never tried taking this down this way and then bringing them both up this way. Maybe we do that. Oh, hey, am I not seeing the place where to sub, or is that just a Twitch thing? You should be able to, Michael, if you are so inclined. The membership button should be available. It's called a membership on YouTube. But if I were to hop in here, there's a join button next to my name, and that would be where you sub on YouTube if you so desire. Okay, so let's see. So if I do... Oh no, we haven't closed up down here, have we? I didn't finish this. This map has no chill. Starting out pretty rough and tumble. Should be all good. I do find it interesting that the arrows do trigger our relics. That's always a fun one. No, thank you for asking, Michael. Truly. So let's see. So somewhere down here we can start saving for an electric tower. Next time we'll get it. And this is an amazing set of runes to put here. But how do we protect it though? Uh-oh. We don't have... Yeah, to the previous discussion, we don't have the ability to protect it because this is a 5 wide here. So we could put a lightning tower here, but it would get hammered. So we can put a lightning tower here. All right, let's see if we can do this one. To me, the ghosts were the scariest part of this wave. Maybe that's incorrect, but... We could also put a lightning tower here. Well, actually, here could be pretty good. These corrupted tiles would really have to cooperate, though. Looks like they did. Okay, so I think I can, if I unlock this, we have a 3x3 here. And we're gonna do our best to max this out like it's going out of style. Jad, thank you for the sub on Twitch. Appreciate it. I need to do this, and then I can do this. Okay, so. That's a big boy right there. No doubt about it. Wait, hold on. Why would I put that there when I can put this here? That's buffed. All right. I want to put a flamethrower here, but we'll have to wait on that. Oh, that stun is so bad. I was hoping we weren't going to have stun problems with the pathing over here. We can just, that's just gonna stay stunned, that's fine. This was not smart. That wasn't it. I don't want to put that there. We'll save those for now. All right. I think some ghosts are going to leak here. We might eke it out. Oh, you son of a gun. These healer guys, they ruin everything. Thunder Tower does a good job once they get to the front of the pack, but... How am I at 15? Did a ghost leak? Or did I get to 15 last time? Let's see. I think I can do... This is for next time. I'm doing it here because I want to make sure that I'm pushing enemies over into this corner so we get maximum double dipping over there. Let's see. And then I think... There's a reason I didn't put those there. How quickly we forget. Alright, I think this one's going to be a little rough. This guy seems like he's moving really fast. Is that just me? Oh, and I have no pieces. Okay, yeah, so whatever we leak, we just leak, I guess. on, you need to get to the Frost Elemental before... Alright, at least it's pieces, which you may need. Don't, come on, get at least one more shot off, please. Alright, sweet. Okay, we did leak one there, but I don't think that wasn't the end of the world. Oh, thank you, Michael. Thank you, I appreciate it. Cheers. I have Focus Fire. Yeah, that's interesting, Michael. We'll have to figure out what's going on there, but I appreciate it very much. The donation is greatly appreciated. Cheers. All right, let's see. So heal back up the hit point we just lost, I think. Improved range. So the only way this could be better is if we could have fit... we can't, actually. Yes, Focus Fire is indeed made for healers, but also the Frost Elemental, too. It was a good call. It was a very good call. Let's see... This is tricky, because I would like... for... We can do that. So that you're going to be on least progressed with more range. You're going to be on... Oh, wait, you're on most progressed, excuse me. Most progressed, you're on... Least progressed. You're not going to be very effective, I don't think. We'll just keep you close to home. I want a 1 dot, actually. Hold on. Now that I think about it. There we go. I'll put that like that. I want a dot piece for here. So we'll see about that. And then over here... We could... I think we start closing this off, because that's going to be most useful. All right. Hopefully this goes better. Having the second one of these, I think, is going to make a big difference. The Thunder Towers are definitely weak against, like, the ghosty type things. Yeah, I think those are both good calls, Flaughter. I'm gonna endeavor to do that. Get them to push this button, because we're not gonna have any towers over there. I think we're extremely safe on this wave. We have a lot of money. Okay, so let's see. So let's get this closed. That makes a big difference right there. Okay. So where would I put... So if I put one over here, like I can block over here for it. And let's see, it's going to be... Where are the arrows passing over? So we've got this one and this one. Okay, so... We do that and block there. Might as well fill in that while we're at it. And then... This is good because it just aligns things better with other things. But I think we're just gonna... Oh, yeah. I'm like, why haven't I used all these spots? There's a good reason why we haven't. But we'll do that. We could certainly do something with a snowball tower. What if I... Does a snowball tower have a range-based upgrade? It does not. So that doesn't work too well for us. Okay, I'm going to put that there, and we're going to hope that we draw some more stuff. Right now, we're just having a really hard time. That means you can put one here, one here. Okay. This map gets really tough at the end. That's one thing I want to be very cognizant of. I should have checked for healers sooner, obviously, but I don't see any right now. And I guess if we're committed to this one, we should definitely do upgrades. We have lots of money, so all right, feeling pretty good about that. So let's see. So let's figure out. There we go. That should protect that. And I'm gonna be pretty greedy about that. And then you have, that's good for you. And then I'm gonna put one of these here. But that means that we need to do this to get those sorted out. And that's all we can do. Any other upgrades to do? Right now, applying poison, I think, is more valuable than doing a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, the protective rune would have been good, for sure, but... I also should have used the snowball tower differently, but... This map just gets pretty intense, I think, is the short version of things. Also, they just get so many hit points. Kind of absurd. I mean, I do think these two are gonna do the job, but way sketchier than it should have been. It feels so good. Hey, earwax. Whew. All right. What is the plan? I don't really want to trigger this because it will stun all our stuff. But I also wanted to build a snowballer, and I don't think I can do these two things unless I unlock this. That was already unlocked? Huh. Let's see what we get out of this. Protection rune. Well, that certainly makes things interesting. All right, so we're not going to get any more draws. So I think we're just doing something like that. Put the basic tower back down there to protect that. Then this protection rune. Trying to figure out if there's a place to use this protection rune. Kind of struggling with it. Maybe I just do this so that we get more coverage out of these guys. Did I run out of planning time there? Looks like I did. I don't know if I got him. Nor do I know that it's a good idea to focus fire him with those turrets as the primary thing. Because he's got too many things around him, I feel like. I'm worried that we're gonna lose a lot of shots off of these guys to like the random ghosts that are leaking through. I don't know. This could be rough. Yeah, the ghosts are really hurting us. Oh wow, wait, how did that get triggered? What? I mean, that's perhaps like the greatest ever, but I think we're in a lot of trouble here. These healers are so brutal. Yeah, we're doing tiny and we're doing no draw, CJ. So yeah, we're not allowed to draw anything. And right now, the healers are ruining our fun significantly. It's gonna be rough. Are there any tiles I haven't built on? I guess, like... Alright. I think we gotta pop this now. If we don't get this done with the healers now, we're smoked. No chests. No chests. The healers still aren't done. I think we lose. This is insane. This one is always rough. But this guy still isn't dead. I don't like what can I do? I can't kill him. We're dead. Brutal. Like... Like seriously, like this guy, this healer, and this healer, they just walked right in. I couldn't freaking stop them. Do we have Vengeance Statue on this one? No, we don't. All right, we may get saved by the Sacrificial Pact here. But this level, it gets the final wave of this level is brutal. Oh, I could use the unlock. That's a good call. I don't really have any frozen tiles here that are doing that much work though. I think we survive without proccing our sacrifice rune, but holy cow. We probably could have also sold some stuff up here, potentially, to have made a little more money, but the problem is without draw, we can't really do much. Alright, well, we don't have to watch this in slow motion. We're either going to survive or we're not. And at this point, it could go either way. Whew. But yeah, this final wave, I think, is a little overtuned, if I were to call it. I do really like pushing this wave down and then back up again, but That was a lot of action. More inspiration runes is good. What do we need right now? So when chilled monster is hit with electric damage, it consumes the chill. I think Missile Tower is a great tower for us. And Mystic Gauntlet is probably also pretty good. Yeah. All right. Well, we live to fight another day, but that was rough. Oh, and that was that our first dungeon level? Holy smokes. We could go to the shop early. We still get 2 dot pieces. We'll just have a lot more money if we wait longer. Tough choices. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to check on the dog. Sorry about that. All right, so let's I think we greed it. Let's keep pushing this way, see if we can get the shop in two battles. We're doing a no draw run, Ben. We were talking about if it would be a good way to balance Tiny to have no draw on them. And I think the answer is yes. But we're testing it out. Okay, remind me how we... Oh, the maze on this one is rough. This is also a tough level, so brace yourself. So I think we're taking... We take this and we go like this up the outside. We grab this, we go over like this. Then we have this come up like this. And then we have everything come down this way. And then this comes over like this. And we can even go around in here. Up and out like this. We can do a U-turn here. And then we do that. Yeah, Tiny is very strong, but not being able to draw has made it a little less strong. A little less strong. For these first few rounds, I'm just gonna build up a little bit of something here, I think. Got 10 ghostlets. I think 2 of these gets the job done. Let's hope. It's at least going to handle the ghosts, it looks like. We do have good electric runes, so... Now, I think we can't put one of these here yet, but I think we're going to do this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can put one of those in the center. And then, so I want to do, because we're going to have everyone coming over this way. So like this thing's range. Yeah, this is going to be a really good spot for it. So let's start constructing. This is obviously for next time. Okay, and then the question becomes, closing off this is going to be a little brutal. We also need to break down some other stuff. All right, this is going to be a hard wave, but if we get this wave done with just what we have here, I think we definitely get a Thunder Tower and then we stabilize. But we're going to have to watch this really carefully to decide whether we need to overload. Yeah, we do. Okay, well, it's a bummer because it means that I think we're going to have a hard time with these. I might need to build... All right. Hopefully that didn't mortgage that, but these big guys, I think with 105, we needed a little more horsepower. That was probably too much. Yeah, we could have done with slightly less. $105 really hurts. Well, we can sell one of these, right? And then I'm gonna start working on this over here. Okay. Now we can't close this off right now because we don't have... Yeah, we don't have another path around. So I should probably save that and put that there. And for now, it's just going to be what it's going to be. We need to save up for getting rid of this bone wall here. What is this set on? Most progressed. Weird. Certainly didn't look like it was operating on most progressed, but now we just need money. Okay, so I think we definitely need to get rid of that. Alright, so far so good. Then... I think if we're offered healing, we kind of need to take it. We're super under the gun. I will take this though, because I think this will come in handy. Man. All right. Let's see. I don't know that that's what we needed right now, but I felt like it was as good a time as any. And then over here, I think heals too damn fast. I hate those healers so very much. I hate that I have to do this, but I think it's the right call. All right, at least the... Oh no, the healer's still there. Fantastic. Die. Just die. All you have to do is die. Oh my gosh. Just heal back up. All you have to do is heal back up. The absolute agony. Alright. This is not a mono run. This is a no-draw run. So we had an interesting question that we wanted to ask, which was... Is Tiny still overpowered if you have no ability to draw whatsoever? So if this over here was completely, inactive, and so that's what we're testing out right now. Let's see. I think we're going to start working on a second tower here. I think we have the money right now. So I'm just going to toss some of those out there. But the other build we need to be doing is this one up here. And I think we've almost gone far enough this way, but we haven't quite. Okay, I would love to get this back on online, but I will also Yeah, Juicy. So I title runs. We did 2 mono runs earlier today, and I title runs based on based on what I start with. Least progressed. Decided popping the Dark Grip there was worth the price of admission. What just triggered that? I have no idea. It's weird. Nothing should ever trigger that. Oh, it's things getting pulled across it by Dark Grip. So Dark Grip triggers buttons even when there's no pathing across them. Ah. Yeah, I think we can go a step further, Kuroki. I actually think that if Tiny didn't have draw at all, they would be like this run is feeling hard but fair is my read on it. And you know, obviously like everyone is entitled to their own opinions on that, but I'm inclined to feel like this is the right level of difficulty. Ah, almost clicked that draw button. Want to so bad, but I can't do it. I mean, I think you still get some pretty good mazes with Tiny, but like because you're still getting a normal hand plus 3 draws. But I would be open to that being a way to like balance it retrospectively type of thing. All right, let's see how bad this gets. I'm a little nervous here. I swear, the ghosts really, like, throw a wrinkle in things. Also, 2 Thunder Towers next to each other generally, like... I don't know that they play super well together. I forgot all about the missile towers. We should get missile towers out there. That's a good one to be focused on. I might actually... Was this on a damage and attack boost tile? Okay, yeah, we'll probably put a missile tower here. Do that, and then... And then I think if I do... We're not going to upgrade that one. We'll leave it on fire. Actually, maybe we do. Maybe we do another frost one there. Right now we're doing no draw. That's the current challenge. Ashad. Okay, don't draw. We're not allowed to draw. All right. We got one Ancient Guardian. Let's try and find him immediately and just get focus fire on him. It would be so amazing if he would not survive. All right, he's gonna survive. I hate them so much. They are the worst. But as you can see, Cryoconductor is doing work, at least. Just die, please. We get him down to like 100, and then he immediately comes back up again. It's so great. Okay. Yes, this is Heroic Frost Ruins, no draw, tiny at the moment. We don't need it. I'm saving it in case we need it, Ashad. Like, if... I wanted to make absolutely sure. You pop Overcharge early, and you're gonna have a bad time sometimes. So, we don't need it. I'd rather win taking no damage without popping Overcharge than popping Overcharge at a bad moment and wasting it. So that's the deal. All right, that's a great piece. We can put that here. Maximize poison shenanigans there, I think. No draw means we're kind of done though. So let's see, we'll do... These two I don't want to save them actually. Let's do 2 of those. I've been stung by overcharging early before, so I'm very cautious about it. Let's see. So what's the next? Okay, we got a ton of money, so I just need to. I think I want to do more of these, but also any upgrades that I want to do. These ones I think should be more damage. Both of these were upgraded. I wouldn't mind getting one more lightning tower. At this point, I can triple dip here. We have 2 more waves. I doubt we're going to get enough pieces. I don't even know if it's worth direct targeting this guy. He's not going to die. We learned our lesson. These 2 aren't enough to take him down, so... I'd rather just get everybody around him dead. How's Lightning Alley treating us over here? I wish I had him targeted. Any chance I can get? Okay, now we do this. Because that healer was going to be a thorn in our side for sure. Just Icicle and Frost. We did an all Frost run earlier, or an all Ice run earlier today, Tom. We did obviously have Snowball or an Ice Missile, but I I think Icicle and Frost could work. Probably not on Heroic Frost Runes. I think it would be tough. I think it's still doable though. Oh, that's what you're trying? Nice. Report back, please. I'm curious. So at the moment, this gets to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting 5 dips out of our lightning towers. Feels pretty good. Okay, we're gonna put a lightning tower here. It is not going to have great support, but all right, no more draw for us. Lightning Alley is going to continue, I think. That's a lot of lightning towers, but I think we're going to need it. No Ancient Guardian. Oh, no, 2 Ancient Guardians. Never mind. All right. Brace for Sadness, I guess, is the short version. What are you giving me over here? Healing coins, I guess. What's our damage look like? Yeah, Thunder Tower, unsurprisingly, doing a lot of work. Lightning Tower is no slouch. I'm going to turn down the volume just a touch because this is a lot. Yikes. I think we're in trouble here, but I don't know if anything is hard carrying at the moment, to be honest. I'm feeling like this Ancient Guardian is about to walk right into our base and end our whole career here. Any chests lurking? Don't see any. Can we just please blow this guy up? I've had enough of this Ancient Guardian, Ancient Gardening. The skeleton guy's shields just really look like treasure chests. Oh, get out of here. Thank you. All right, and a treasure chest. Let's see what we got. All right, more health, and then, I don't know, you can take Arcane Storm. We can do that, and I don't know why I've decided that flamethrowers are the best things to put there, but the panic buy is real, I guess. I think we're fine at this point, though. But the Ancient Guardians, whew, they are brutal. Any more chests I missed out on? Doesn't look like it. We're up to 15 health again. That's pretty solid. Am I seeing 122s? Who the heck? What the heck is hitting him for 500? Jeez. Or was that 500? I don't even know. Okay. I think Lightning Rune is pretty good. We need a lot of lightning. With our current set of stuff, Poison Tower, I think it's a 10% damage up for everything. Yeah, that's the only saving grace. Okay, so Fireball Tower is good. Poison Dripper is good. That and Resonant Poison, I think that's good. Yeah, I think we go Poison Tower, Resonant Poison. I'm coming around to the idea of nerfing Tiny to not be able to draw. Decent mazing anyways, but the freezing blocks add a layer of difficulty. They do. I think it's like, it's an interesting one. Like, we had some good mazes early, but we're definitely struggling a little bit now. But that's the way it's supposed to be, right? Famous last words. All right, we got one more fight we got to do. Then we get a shop, which should be a nice big power spike.